Well, good evening. Well, actually, good afternoon, town of Avon. Glad that you are here. My name is Jared Wade, and I am the communications coordinator for the town. If you're watching this, it's because you've seen that we're going to do something a little bit different, which is we're going to answer some of your top questions, burning questions, if you will, about the town. We've got 6 individuals from the town, from the police department, from the council that are joining us here, and they've got wings in front of them. They are excited, so let's just jump right into it. First and foremost, I want everybody here to introduce themselves. So we're going to start over here on my left. Daniel, can you just unmute your microphone? Press that button. Yep, it's going to turn green, and you're going to tell everyone what your name is, a little bit about what you do here, and your favorite color.
My favorite color? Okay, my name's Daniel. I'm the representative from the planning department. I'm a GIS and code enforcement planner, so I work on making maps for the town and responding to complaints about zoning violations. And my favorite color is green.
Nice. Jasmine.
I'm Jasmine. I'm with Public Works Department, and I also do stormwater, and my favorite color is blue.
Wonderful.
Greg Zuzan, Avon Town Council, and my favorite color is green to go.
Like it. Sean.
I'm Sean Stoops, Chief of Police, Avon Police Department. We have about 35 officers on the department, and my favorite color is red for heat.
Ooh. Nice audience participation here, everyone. I like that. Julie.
My name is Julie Loker. I'm the clerk treasurer for the town of Avon, and my favorite color is yellow.
My name is Nathan Noyes. I'm with the building department. We do inspections and issue permits, and my favorite color is also green.
Fantastic. A lot of greens here. A lot of greens, some red.
Lime green to be.
Lime green specifically. All right. Well, thank you for being specific about that. All right. If you are joining us live, I encourage you to comment, leave your thoughts, opinions, things of that nature. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on what's going to happen. So in front of all of the contestants, we'll just call you contestants, they have a plate. And right now they're going to take that foil off of their plates. And underneath that foil, they have 6 hot wings. Each of these hot wings have been specially prepared by our friend Kathy, and each one of them has a little flag with a number on it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The numbers represent what type of sauce is on that hot wing. We're going to start with 1, and then we're gradually making our way up. It's already hitting John, the smell, the beautiful, beautiful smell. The sauces range from anywhere between about 2,000 Scoville units up to around 6 million Scoville units. So if you're playing at home, it's going to be interesting once we get towards the end of the 6 hot wings. Now, not only do they have to eat the wing and then answer the question that I'm going to present to them, but they're also going to be competing for who the hottest player is in some form or fashion by having this internal challenge where they're going to see who can last the longest before having to drink some of their water or touch their milk or stand up. They have to stay in their seats the entire time. If they stand up, then they're out of that competition. But if they can make it in their chairs with no milk, no waters to the very end, they win a special round of applause from me. That's about what's going to happen. Before we started, there was one contestant that took it upon themselves to add a little assistance, and we want to make sure everybody knows that Julie decided to drink some Pepto-Bismol before we started, so we're going to see if that's going to help her or hurt her, or somebody else might run over and grab it after the first wing is down. So let's get into it, shall we? All right, our first wing, we actually have a picture of it, I think, as well. Our first one, and if I say this incorrectly, please correct me. Is it Cholula? Is that right? So. Cholula? Yep. All right, I'm getting a thumbs up. This is the 2,000 Scoville unit one. Go ahead and eat that number 1. Eat as much of it as you can. Feel free to take the little flag out, bite in. Once you're done eating, feel free to throw it into the trash can. But you want to take a nice big bite. Nice, giant, big bite. You can take 1 bite. You can take 3 or 4 bites, whatever you feel is necessary. It's a good wing. It's a very good wing. Wings were purchased at BW3s, right? BW3s, Kathy? Hi, welcome back. BW3s is where we got the wings at, right? All right, good wings, love it. All right, question 1, just randomly looking around at everybody that is here. I'm going to start down here with the guy who's kind of finished off his entire wing. We're going to start down here with Nate. Nate with the planning department. Let me get your question for you real fast.
Or building.
Building. Alicia asked this question. We are getting ready to move to Avon soon, and we're planning on buying a home and adding a fence as well as a few other things. What's like the first three things, like they said, what's like the first three things that we should do to make that happen?
So yes, a fence permit is required in the town of Avon. If you do not have a copy of your plot plan, you can find my email address on the website. Just email me, let me know what your address is. I can send you a copy of it. From there, you'll have my email. I just need somebody to sketch out on it, the fencing company or the homeowner. Let us know where you're going to put the fence style. Email it back to me along with a completed application. The cost is $100 plus 10 cents a square foot or a linear foot. It takes us roughly 5 days, start to finish, to get it done. If you do not have a copy of your plot plan, we probably do. So if you're in the incorporated part of Avon, just send me an email, let me know your address, and I can pull the plot plan for you and send it to you. So
Fantastic. And this is where everybody in the audience gives Nate a big round of applause. Well done, Nate.
thank you.
Wing number 2, take that flag out, start eating as you eat your wing. We're going to find out a little bit more about number 2. This one is called warning shot. It is an unknown Scoville unit level. We couldn't get any details about how hot it's actually going to be. We're going to find out here hopefully pretty soon. Everybody's eating them pretty good. Nobody breaking a sweat just yet. Sean's going crazy town on the wing. I like this. Warning shot is our number 2. And looking around, let's jump down to the opposite side with Daniel. Daniel, I'm going to give you our next question here. And this is in planning. This is from somebody named Jason. Jason says, I have a neighbor that never drives one of their cars. Does the town have any regulations regarding unlicensed and inoperable vehicles?
Yes, it does. You cannot store an inoperable or unlicensed vehicle at your property. That means any vehicle that is not registered with current registration, or any vehicle that has a flat tire or is beaten up. Those are considered zoning violations, and they need to either be moved off the property or bring back to an operable state.
Perfect. Let's give it up for Daniel, everyone. Well done. How's everybody feeling heat-wise? Was that one a little bit warmer than the first one? Yay, nay? Kind of on the same par? Okay. We're going to go up to number 3 now. Number 3, Greg. Let's take that blue flag out. Number 3 is called Da Bomb. Da Bomb is number 3.
Looks like it.
If Da Bomb sounds familiar to you, it's because you also see this sauce on the hit show Hot Ones, which is where we kind of got our idea for this as well. This is where where it gets really kind of potent and spicy, just a little bit. Greg's, you can feel it? Yeah. How you feeling, Daniel?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
It's hot.
Not a fan? Oh, wow. Greg throwing it down. Julie, how you feeling?
Hurry up and answer my question.
Doing good.
Doing good. Sean? Sean saying it's got a little bit of kick to it. All right. Well, Greg, you had asked for our next question, and I think the only responsible and adult thing to do would be to give this question to Julie. Julie, this one's for you. Julie is over representing administration. Julie is also the town treasurer. And Terry asked this question. In our neighborhood, we always get people selling things, and this is kind of a 3-questioner. 1, is it legal? 2, do they have to obtain a permit or a license? And then 3, if so, how is that process done?
That is a lengthy question.
That's 3 questions. So we'll start with the easy one. Is it legal? Is it legal for them to sell at their homes?
Yes and no. Okay. So, don't laugh at me.
That really takes a turn.
You may solicit within the town limits, door to door. 1, if they do not have a no solicit sign already in their window, you may approach. 2, you must obtain a permit from me, the clerk treasurer, to solicit. And 3, the process of going about that is on our website, avongov.org. I'm sweating. Under the clerk treasurer's tab, there's a direct seller's application. Want to wait?
No, you're good.
There's a direct seller's application that you fill out, and with a clear copy of your driver's license, you send it to me. I then forward it to the chief of police for a background check. If you pass the background check, I issue your permit. There are fees associated with that and timelines. The maximum amount of time soliciting is a month.
Big round of applause. Julie, thank you.
So glad I
I don't think I've had that much eye contact with you before. It was a direct stare. Had to focus, absolutely. All right, number 4, here we go. We're like more than halfway through. Exciting, right? Yay, halfway through. Number 4, take that flag out, start eating it. Number 4 is called Eye of the Scorpion. This has an estimated 676,000 Scoville units built into it. We are jumping a little bit up there. Everyone's starting to take some bites, eating those wings. I'm noticing that the wing bites are getting smaller, not eating quite as... Nate still going to town, eating the whole thing. Well done.
We're not getting any extra credit for eating it all, so.
Well, at the end, you will. You absolutely will. Everybody feeling good? Daniel, you doing okay down there?
All right.
Doing all right?
I'm still in it.
Don't forget, watch your eyes. Don't touch your eyes or anything like that. We want to make sure you stay safe. You're doing a fantastic job. Nobody's touched their water. Nobody has touched their milk. Everybody is still on course. Jasmine, this question is for you. I want to save Sean and Greg for last. I know they would appreciate that. Jasmine, you're representing Public Works today, and this question comes from Philip. Philip says, I know that US 36 is maintained by INDOT, the road specifically, but what is the best way to tell you, i.e. the town, about issues with other roads? Please be specific on how that works. How can they tell us about other roads?
So on our website, you can go to the Action Center and submit it. Issue that way and you can choose the category, or you can call in to me or Gerald or Steve, the public works director and assistant public works director, and that's usually a quicker way than e-gov, in my opinion, if you just contact our office and we can go out and check it.
Yeah. And I love the emotion that you have answering that question. Yes, you do. I can tell. Jasmine did a fantastic job. Well done. Wing number 5. Wing number 5 goes into, these last two are two sauces that nobody here has ever touched before. Wing number 5 is the Last Dab. The Last Dab, famous again on Hot Ones. This is the last sauce that they use. Roughly 2 million Scoville units. 2 million, we're jumping from just over 500,000 to 2 million Scoville units. Number 5, start chomping into that number 5 wing. We're going to watch them eat that wing for just a little bit because there's nothing more satisfying than watching somebody else eat a very, very hot wing. Daniel, how you doing?
I'm doing only nibbles from now on.
You're nibbles only?
Nibbles only.
Nibbles only. That's okay. Nate finishing off his entire wing. Well done, Nate. Watch those eyes.
Nate, are you eating the bones too? I don't see any on your plate. That's why I asked.
No, he's in the trash can. He's cleaning them completely off. Julie's still working at it. Looks like she's eating the inside of the skin. She's not eating the outside, which is where the sauce is at. Not sure how I feel about that. Madam Pepto-Bismol. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did you feel it? The Pepto not helping? Okay. We're going to keep moving. Moving forward with Greg. Greg has been waiting for this question the entire day. He's feeling good. You're a little teary-eyed. Not touched your water, not touched your milk. On behalf of the council, here is your question from Stephanie. Stephanie, oh, here comes the police to support Sean with the final question. I love it.
Probably hoping they take.
We got one more question after Greg. Greg, this is the question for the council coming from Stephanie. Her question is, I'm interested in serving in the community in a leadership role. How can I serve on a board or commission? What's that process? How does that work?
Well, every year, usually we start about the end of November, December, and we go on our website and we put out application for interest in serving on any of the boards or commissions. It could be the Plan Commission. It could be Public Works. And if you're interested in the town council, you could go to either the Democratic Party or the GOP and ask them for some direction and guidance. And you can apply through the county voters registration to apply.
Way to go, Greg! Fantastic work, Greg. That means we only have one question left. That means we only have one hot wing left. This is a sauce that was procured in Tennessee. It is called The End. That's all that it's called, is The End Flatline. This has an estimated 6 million Scoville units of heat. That means jumping from 2 million to 6 million. My friends, this is the last thing that you've got. Go for it. They're sniffing it. They're thinking about it.
It's going to kill us.
This is going to be the end for you. You're going to do fantastic. Biting into it, biting it, eating it. Sean's going to town. He's finished all the rest of them. Can Nate finish this one as well? That's the question. He's going for it. Jasmine, once again, getting emotional, loving government so much that she can barely keep it in. Julie, how are you doing?
I'm good.
You good? You are good. Nate, and there it is. Well done, Nate. Finished all 6 of them. Still nobody touching their milk or their water. Sean, this last question.
Use some of his PTO time.
He's gonna.
Let me rub your eye for you.
Last question is for you, my friend. This is coming from Kevin. Kevin asks, I saw that the Avon Police, they are hiring right now. What are the qualifications needed to apply? And additionally, what do you prefer to see in a candidate?
Ooh, thank you for that question.
Still in there.
That's really hot.
It does jump a little bit right there.
A
Yep.
little bit. Basic minimum requirements.
If you could speak up just a little bit to the microphone, that.
The basic minimum requirements to be a police officer in the state of Indiana is you need to be at least 21 years of age. You must have a high school diploma or equivalent and not have been convicted of any felonies or serious misdemeanors, and have to be of good character and not have, if you've been in the military, we ask that you have nothing less than an honorable discharge at some point. We would prefer people with some continuing education, whether it's through college, the military, or even prior law enforcement experience. We currently have a hiring process that's underway at this moment. And if you are interested in a career in law enforcement, we encourage you to go to avongov.org, to our website, under the police tab. You can go down to the recruiting section
Sounds good.
and get that information. And you can click on that tab and do a preliminary application online that will automatically register you for a written and physical agility test. And following that, if you pass those two, you will be scheduled for a structured oral interview. And if you pass that, you will be ranked on a hiring list certified by our Civilian Merit Board. And we currently have a couple vacancies that we'll be filling immediately, and hoping to fill possibly 2 or 3 next year as well. And we hope to do that
Get bonus points.
as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, Sean. Nobody touched water. Nobody touched their milk. You want to touch the milk. So you badly really want to drink. I have additional questions that I can ask, continue that, but I think that you've done a really, really good job. I will say that the milk water competition, you are all winners. Congratulations. Feel free to drink your water. Feel free to drink your milk, whatever you would like. If you need it.
Gotta wait.
There's still a waiting period. Julie's not touching hers.
Thought I could do it.
She can't do it. Daniel, thank you so much for being a part of this. Jasmine, thank you so much. Greg, Nate, we still have 2 people that have not touched their milk yet. Sean and Julie are not. They're gonna sit here. You absolutely can. Everybody. Oh.
She's gonna take it out of the garbage.
Congratulations to all of you. If you watch this live, thank you so much for watching it live. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your evening tonight. If you have more questions, if you want to see us do this again, try to convince them into that, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not. But hopefully you learned a few things. Hopefully you smiled and you had a fun time. Thank you everybody else for being here, for popping in here and joining us to wrap up the week. Again, my name is Jared. I'm your communications coordinator. A pleasure to serve the town. Thank you all for your service as well. Bye.